Now, here's what I don't get. Probably should have put a one or a two on that last one, huh? Oh well. No, I mean this is here. Here's what I don't get, right? And so I'm trying to go back over is the enzymes, right? I really gotta enzymes, and I'm sorry, but I can find this or use because it's cheaper than. Why? Here's what I don't get sometimes. Please disagree with me, because it's fine. Because you leave your comment and I'm still never going to read it. Here is what I don't get. I'm going to put this down real quick. Because I don't get enzymes and I don't want to get them right now. I get enzymes, basics, but I don't get their kinetics. Enzyme kinetics, I really don't know it enough to where I can explain it. That's what I'm saying. So, let's say, what I don't get is, or how would I say this? The road to the degree is placed with checks and balances necessary. Necessary to an extent. No, they're all necessary. It's the cost. Is the cost really necessary? That much? I mean, I'm always wondering that in my mind. Is I saw someone when I first joined the military who I look back and had to work hard, really, really hard through his schooling and had some great people, fantastic people, and people that I still know because of. You talk. I know a few men, a few real men that I can say that I really, really look up to. And unfortunately, most of them are a lot of the men that I know. Sorry, you other people out there. I know some really, really great people too that are still here and continue to. I cannot tell you how exciting it is to be able to meet and experience the ability to meet more of those men. You may think, oh, sorry, Fitbit. There we go, 84. It's not bad. Let's see if this one says 95. So we got 11. That's pretty good. Oh, no, the point of the story is, that's not over. It's just, men kind of contribute that much, and the rest are all women. Yep, that's it. Sorry, man. You get very, very little. Yeah. That's tough for you. I understand. Yep. Had your time. Yes. You can see it. Amazonians coming. Right? We have technology enough, and we can go anywhere, everywhere in the world. We will now create one great global, intellectually already superior race of superwomen. It's about time. I wonder how that is. Most species, if it's female dominated, read a book. There's a library. But hey, if you give me, I'm worth every hour, right? Look at that. Comedy, right? Everybody trying to fill a spot. It's nice when you can just have like a one-stop shop for everything. Who's just willing to just like, I got a problem. I can't figure this out. There you go. All right. Works for me. Let's figure it out together. Fine. There you go. What do you got? Yep. Subject. There we go. Yep. Oh, look. Technology. I'll have to brush up the speed. Where are they at with this right now? Yeah. So, okay. Let's go to the visual database. There's Google. Thank you very much. There, Google. We'll just use Google and just. All right. There we go. All right. Now you gotta read a book. Gotta slow down. Even if it's just, at 44 and you're just like, I thirst for knowledge, my friend. That's what I'm like, remember back in the day with Judy, did you want it slow? Did you want it fast? He's like, give it to me. He's like, give it to me fast. Give it to me fast. I thirst for knowledge. I'm like, I am too. I do too. But then there's some subjects where you're just like, can you, can you, um, can you, wow, this is going to be embarrassing. Can you, hey, I'm 44. Can you, can you act like I'm a kindergartner in like grade school, and can you take me as you're explaining that little example which you were talking about in the book that it seems to be written in a vernacular I'm not familiar with. Can you tell me that exactly, step by step? Once more that you just did step by step on the board and even put the numbers step by step on there. Can you just one more time? Uh, can you treat me like I'm the favorite stupid lost, not lost, but niece, nephews, kid, whatever. I'm that one who's just like has no friends. Just standing right here because I don't know where else to stand, and it's me and kind of fat, but you know, you got a story. Hey, that's a good story. I read a lot of stories. Oh, listen to that story. It's a good story. Oh, you don't know if that story's good, but yeah, can you? I'm that person. Can you like just say here's stupid? Because I mean, I'm not stupid, but sometimes yeah, I'm stupid, right? I'm just like, can you just tell me? Because I'm gonna keep trying and get it wrong. Or maybe what you do is you just do the best you can. You get through that class, and then you just got to teach it to yourself. With a tutor, like a pay for a tutor. That's, that's a dilemma here. You know what I mean? You have boundaries or balances between how much students you can have, and, how much departments are allocated, and what that department can do with that money, and whether you have the money for full-time tutoring or not. But I mean, like, here's what I don't get. If we as a nation are supposed to be the one that's pushing out of, right, out of where we were 22 years ago, right, when I got the same story coming out of high school, only I just missed some of the, I mean, I'm a college prep, so I wasn't stupid, but, I just kind of partied a lot. But, when I rolled out there, I'm like, we were talking about some of the same stuff. So I'm back in it going, hey, we're talking about the same kind of stuff. Hey, I kind of get that. I'm like, hey, why are we talking about the same kind of stuff? You know what I mean? Not in all subjects, but sometimes you got to talk about the same kind of stuff in every subject, so that way you have the foundation of everything in every subject, so that way you don't misspeak, The problem is for a lot of people is, it's tough to learn the vocabulary and stuff like that. It's tough. For some people, it's just, you're just not that person. But that should not hold a person back. You know what I mean? You gotta just keep trying. But in that, that can't happen between the professor and the student. That interaction can't happen. You need to kind of have that in place for someone to go. You know what I mean? I mean, like full time, like man, I need it now. I'm just like, I just need it down and dirty. Just give me the down and dirty. And then sometimes you just like, I need, just teach me, right? I'm like, that's what I need. Just teach me. I need a place to go where you're just like, just teach me. And if you don't have like tutoring, TAs and stuff like that, if you're a small school, that's tough, right? That's tough to fund. Can't do a lot of that stuff. No one's tried to climb Mount Runner for a while. That's kind of a shame. It really is it's a fun show. Especially when they try to make that jump, that jump for what I'm gonna call the nose of the spirit of the mountain right there. There's nothing wrong with having a little bit of imagination. Making the world just a little bit easier to deal with. Now, people who probably climb that probably have a name for that one already. I don't want to steal that. Probably have a name for the rock. Or the rock. It's alright. You can name things too. That reminds me of the one guy I used to watch. I remember when growing up, Nana and Papa, they would limit TV. Make sure that you went outside. A lot of people don't have that. But they did a lot of watching this since Mom died. She died about when I was 8. And Nana and Papa, Nana's a good teacher. Papa, he was Papa. He was just good at being Papa. That's who he was. Tell you a story if you wanted a story. Want to build something? Well, he would want to build something. It didn't mean that he didn't need help, but he had the drive. And he wanted it, boy, he wanted it done. I don't think I have those features. Is it? I don't know. But he said all the cliches as we were growing up. That's what, as you're doing it. There's a reason. He told them when it was important, right? When you're looking at that first cut on that circular saw, because you just have to do it. And he's like, you just measure twice and you cut once. A lot of people don't get to grow up on a farm and get to play with a circular saw. Of course, Papa didn't farm all the time. He goes to the city too. I'm sure I had to learn how to use that circular saw anyways, because you grew up probably in Arkansas and stuff like that, like he did. You put children to work. That's what you do. And it's part of the function they're there for. And you figure out what you do, and you hope they don't die, and all that tasks. That time, that generation, it needed to be that strong. From there, so at that times when that region was not functional anymore, they could make that move. They could migrate further, move out, and be strong where they needed to be strong for a time they needed to be strong for. That's usually how things either work or don't work out. Where at? 89. 64. Hey, I like that. This 64 and this pace. This is where I can. This is a good pace. This isn't. I mean, normal doesn't always mean right, though. Science. I wonder if science would question, the gray area. I don't think they do. I think the science comes up with new terms for the gray area. But the gray area, it's not spiritual. It's just the gray area. It's just the unknown. But the unknown is not scary. And the unknown isn't unspiritual. This is kind of cool too. Which even kind of makes it a little bit more spiritual. Did for so many different tribes, nations, and everything, and all these different animals. Us